Franklin County Schools is the superintendent of schools there, Greg Hamilton. Greg, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Let's start with that mask issue. How you envision that going forward?
Well, if the governor continues with the mandate or that goes on, we will follow that mandate and have all our students and faculty wearing masks in school. But if that's not the case, we're not going to mandate mask wearing on the buses or in the school system. But we highly encourage that.
You highly encourage it. What about parents who might be thinking, I'm a little concerned about sending my child to school. I would want that child to wear a mask, or maybe those that are not concerned. But let's take the one of parents who would be concerned about kids wearing masks.
Well, we hope that we have put everything in place for both options, and if they don't feel safe, that it's safe to send their kids to school, that the remote learning option would be the best, whether we're wearing the mask at school or not.
How'd you come up with the policy of not mandating the masks?
Well, each system is different, and it started really with our transportation, especially in this time of the year, the temperature on the bus and having kids to have to wear a mask on the bus, and how we were going to police that with the fewest number of supervisors or aides or whatever the case might be that we might have had. That's where it actually started. And then, just how we were going to mandate that in the school system as far as age setting went. If, we thought that was feasible for us to do as a school system.
Superintendent Hamilton, what if a child or maybe a teacher or somebody that's on staff does get coronavirus? What are the protocols that you have there?
Okay, so we'll start with the faculty. Now, obviously, that will be reported to us, and then we will make the necessary calls and follow our protocol to notify our lead nurse, and we'll go from there. And now, obviously, we'll have the isolation stations for the students in the school, and we will isolate it immediately and then go into deep sanitizing from that point on. But we will follow the lead of the Alabama Department of Public Health, and making sure we're doing everything that we need to do to protect those around us.
You bet. Hey, we understand that you're hiring 30 more teachers. Is that mostly due to the pandemic, or was that part of your normal process?
Well, it's not actually. They won't all be teachers, but it will be aides and support staff, etc. But yes, that is due to the pandemic. I mean, that covers lunchroom, bus aides, wherever we can use them. Full-time subs is something new we've put in this year that we've never had before, because we don't know what's going to happen if a kid gets the virus at school, or we see the signs or symptoms at school, or if a teacher has to go home. So we have full-time subs that we will be hiring, as well as CMP subs as well.
Okay, let's talk real quickly. I've got about 30 seconds left, but about after-school sports or any other activities, how would that be handled safely to protect everyone involved?
Well, that is a point of concern, but the main goal that our school system has tried to adhere to is our scheduling and how we separate them. We're trying to keep them as smaller groups as possible, and also, try to maintain the social distancing. But anything that we say we do, the deep cleaning or sanitizing has to take place at every opportunity. But scheduling has been our main focus for how we think we can keep them separated and keep them safe.
Well, our very best to you and everybody out there in the Franklin County School District. Superintendent Greg Hamilton, again, thanks so much for joining us this morning. All the best to you and everyone out there this school year.
Okay, thanks for having me.
You bet. We'll have you back on to 6:39 right now to get all your back-to-school questions answered, whether it be your school plans or your school options for learning. We have all that right at the click of a button on our website or our Way 31 News app. Rob?